everyone. Welcome to Maximum Libertarian here on YouTube and on X. Today, I just came online real quick because I wanted to say a couple things. In the description below, the Roanoke Valley Libertarians will be speaking with Anna Kellen, who is with Equal Vote, and it's a different way to vote. I've always been a big proponent of ranked choice voting, and at the Libertarian National Convention this past year, there was a couple tables set up, and this was one of the individuals that was set up there. And let me pull up the screen real quick. Let's see, we're going to go here, share screen, and then we'll go to right there. And of course, it's going to be real slow and all that good stuff. But that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But right here, it's Equal Vote Coalition. If you go to equal.vote, you'll be able to see more about this. And you can see all the resources, how you can donate, how you can, all the different voting methods. But if you read the top, it says, when we hear one person, one vote, most people think of the right to vote itself, but the fight for equal vote has been a long one, and gaining the right to vote was only the first step. The idea is that your vote should be just as powerful as mine, no matter who you are, what party you belong to, where you live, or how your candidates are on your side, or how many candidates you have on your side. Boy, it seems like I have trouble reading, don't it? But that's okay. So if you go down below, I believe there is it will show you what this is. Two candidates equal fair fight. The more candidates on your side, the more unfair the election. And let's see if it shows how it does. Right here's how it does. Here's the star voting, which they advocate for. So what you'll do is an individual, you can rank them, give them the number that you think that they deserve. So it could be as Andre got 5, Blake got 0, then you got Carmen with 4, 3, and 1. And with this system, you can actually have Andre and Carmen can both get 5. You don't have to just do that. And it's an NC right here. It shows David got 4 and Carmen got 4. And then it goes to the second highest. The 2 highest scoring candidates are the finalists. And in the runoff, your ballot counts as the one vote for the finalists. So you've picked Blake was 0, Carmen was 4. That's who gets your vote. So that's the result. Just like with ranked choice voting, the idea, I believe, is to get more the populace to agree on the candidate that we have out. If you're interested in listening to her speak, I put all the information, the link to the how you can watch and view it. Just go down there, click it. It starts at 7 p.m. I've got it 7 to 9 because who knows how many people will show up. I hope we get a ton of people. If I really felt that we were going to get a ton of people, I wouldn't be here. I would probably just be sitting back waiting till it's 7 o'clock. But since I'm trying to drum up, make sure there's some good questions, because the problem we're having right now here we'll just use the Commonwealth of Virginia. Last year we had Hung Cal ran against Tim Kaine for U.S. Senator. That race was $250 million. The presidency, as you know, Kamala Harris raised $1 billion. So any third party, any individual who runs it as an independent unless you truly have money to spend, it's going to be extremely difficult. And this is just I wish this was like the kill shot, if you were, to make elections fair and better, and make sure that everyone has to be on the debate stage and all that good stuff. But that reality is, this isn't. This is just one of the many facets that you got to go through. And I think by either doing something like this, if you're doing ranked choice voting, anything is better than what we've got right now, because a system like this will throw away that whole baloney lie that the Republicans and Democrats like to constantly say, and that is, well, you're wasting your vote. You can't waste your vote here, because your vote can move on if you wish. Now, you can give all of them 0 and only one person a 5, or you can give out one person a 1 and everybody else gets a 0. That would be your vote. Or you can actually rank them how you see fit. So please, I've beaten a dead horse. I know, once again, all the information's in the description below. Go down there and check it out, and come join us 7 p.m. It's less than an hour. Well, it's a little over an hour away. But 7 p.m. we're going to start. And like I said, it's going to be a 2-hour block. We might be done in 1 hour. If it's just me and her sitting there speaking, it will be done in an hour. But if there's multiple people who have multiple questions, that would be great. And you might be sitting there, so while we're sitting here talking and I have nothing else to do, let's talk about what's the benefit of being online. I'm an affiliate with the Libertarian Party of Virginia. I'm the Roanoke Valley Libertarian chair. And if I had $1 for everyone who told me how libertarian they are or how they like our candidates, but when the rubber meets the road and it's time to go into the election, into the polling booth, what do? They don't vote for. They get scared. They want the winner. Who's going to win? Who's going to save me? And then Donald Trump, he'll save me. And then you're sitting there going, why did I vote for that man? Now, some of you are probably just like, oh, I love Donald Trump. Just like so many people are. I love Joe Biden. I love Barack Obama. And I love George W. Bush. Or whoever you may love. But reality is, my friends, it's just, you've got to take and be the power. You're the one that holds the cards. The whole baloney. I used to get really angry at politicians, initially when I started doing libertarian stuff. And I used to say, Bob Goodlad, he's no good. Or, Mark Warner, Tim Kaine, whoever the governor is, hey, they're no good. They're horrible. But the only reason they're there is because the voters, and the voters have options all the time. They just decide to go for either Team Red or Team Blue. They never go, look at this, let's make a change. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every libertarian candidate that's come out to shoot has been someone that I get excited about. If you really want to know the truth, I get disappointed with some of our selection. And then I get disappointed with the way they run their campaign. They may speak well, but they're not raising no money. We'll use the 2024 election. Chase Oliver, I think, speaks okay. But I don't know who was running his campaign, because I can tell you it was he got the nomination and he went into hiding. And if he wasn't in hiding, I don't know where the hell he was. I wasn't seeing no excitement, and obviously it proved with the polls or the results on election night with a 0.4%. And I know he put out like, oh, I'm happy to be there because that's where Harry Brown was at 4%. But what do you want? That wasn't a good showing. Yes, I get make lemon out of lemonade, make lemonade out of lemons. But sometimes you need to just take the L and shut your mouth, But that's really, but this is step one. This is the step this is the first step of many steps that I hope that the Roanoke Valley Libertarians do, because we don't have any candidates running in our area. We don't have anyone in power in Richmond. We don't have anyone in power locally. We don't have anyone in power nationally. So this is our only way, is we're going to have to go and start trying to lobby our delegates, our state senators, to change things, but they're not going to want to change it, because things like this, the star voting or ranked choice voting, would get rid of the one vote lie of you're wasting your vote. You know, it's very disheartening. Let's be honest. I'll be honest with you. It's very disheartening. But let's pull that down real quick. So as I sit here, it's 11-minute mark. It's all good. So in a few minutes, we'll be signing off, I guess, so get prepped and ready for the upcoming, like I said, RVL's live with the equal vote with Anna Kellen. She's going to be discussing it with us. I hope you'll join us and all that good stuff. But that's the only way you can change. And if you're seeing this and it's already over and it might be tomorrow and it just comes across your timeline, go to equal.vote. I keep saying equal vote. You want to say equal.com, equalvote.com or something to that nature. But what I want you to do is I want you just to go to equal.vote and learn about them. I want you to go over to the X channel, or our new X account, and at RVL comments. That's for the Roanoke Valley Libertarians. You go to Maximum Libertarian. If you just go there to MaximumLibertarian.com, you can go to all of our different sites from YouTube, Rumble, X, and Odyssey. And then I want you to listen to the podcast. New podcast will be dropping every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Maximum Libertarian. That's going to be the plan. And then there's going to be 2 weeks where there won't be a new podcast at 5 p.m. because, well, I'll be working or something like that. And when that happens, I'll definitely put that out. So for 6 weeks, it's definitely going to try. We're going to try to keep a thing of dropping it live. We're going to do it live 5 p.m., but it will drop on all your live at 5, 6 p.m. It'll be dropping a podcast every Sunday. And I may move to Wednesday too, have a Sunday show and a Wednesday show. But right now, let's just try to get this one show out, and all that good stuff. Hour long. So please go to MaximumLibertarian.com, find out how you can support us. Go to rvlp.org. That's how you can support the Roanoke Valley Libertarians. Find your local affiliate. If you don't have a local affiliate, start one. Stop sitting at home being keyboard warriors, because no one reads 15 pages of you having a Twitter debate or a YouTube debate or a Facebook debate. Just get out there, see people, show people you're not crazy, not a lunatic, because let's be honest, Democrats and Republicans have worked tirelessly to make sure that libertarians are seen as these the pot smoking, anything goes party. Well, I've never done marijuana, but I'll never stop you from doing it. So, kids, if you don't mind, hit the like, subscribe, share button wherever you're watching this video. And 7 p.m., come over in the link. Go to equal.vote if it's already passed. Check them out. Start lobbying for it. Let's change the system. You're the power. Spike Cohen's right. We are the power. So until next time, my friends. Stay centered.